through the
Check at night.
tulips. Check your wallets and your underpants too, 'cause they're missing from the wardrobe. It's true.
You can just do the vibrato.
Yo,
Didn't pick it up.
tiptoe through the tulips and come follow me and tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Fuck's sake.
Oh god, I wonder if that'll be the start for the podcast. Who knows?
I do.
Slap Jim in the face. What's up, bearders and beardettes? Welcome to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast. Yahoo! It's like, goddamn it,
It's like a messed up Mario.
I am Chris Pratt, and I am the Mario! Behind the scenes, and it's just him going, "Oh, I'm a Mario, let's go!" The new innovative technique of how to do voice
Maybe that's
acting.
why he said he wanted the Mario voice. He's just doing that over it.
Ironically enough, I have to find the photo. A mate made a meme. Well, Neb made a meme. And it's like, and it was basically Auntie Donna meme, and it's basically Nintendo Direct confirm new voice actor is Italian, and it has like Mark Bonanno as the face. He's like, now the voice actor for Mario is like changed. It's like real Italian. It's freaking hilarious.
He doesn't even sound Italian though.
I know, but it's just like, it's just funny because of the meme, because the whole Italian joke thing from that Auntie Donna scene cut, where it's just like, you're gonna play the authentic Italian. It's just like, oh no, I poo my pants.
Oh god.
So good. I have to find that. I have to get that
sense.
and put it up. It's a freaking hilarious meme. I was making a few of them. I was
You're
making a few
memes.
I've been making a few memes lately because of the in the Auntie Donna kiln posting group on Facebook. I've been posting some memes. I've been doing actually crossing a few of them with the new Book of Boba Fett. So some of the stuff from that, I've been crossing over some of the memes from that. So I mean, most people know now that the old Mr. Cad Bane is back. Yeah, he popped up in the episodes, and I did one.
Bane?
Hey, who's Cad Bane? This is blue alien guy. He's a bounty hunter. But there was one meme I made, which is like when everyone buys the Cad Bane skin in Fortnite. That was just my own personal one I put up, and it's like I just photoshopped all the different Cad Banes. Like I just cropped him out and just put him up, and just like 4 of them all standing in the desert against this one player. I'm like, because that's what it's like in Fortnite. Everyone buys the same freaking skin, and everyone's wearing it because like, I've got the new skin, let's wear it. And it's just like, that was just a general one for Fortnite memeing. But then there was another one which was the Cowdoy, and I was like, Cowdoy and Moss Eisley, and it's just like, Cowdoy, and someone comes and goes, Cowdoy, aren't you in the wrong place? This is Mos Espa. It's like, because technically that was the joke. People were like, isn't it Mos Espa? Like, that's the joke. It's Cowdoy. He's not the full Quid kind of character. Like, that was the point. So he's like, oh, I'm in Mos Eisley. It's like, no, it's Mos Espa. That's the point. Because they both start with Moss, so it was like easy confusion.
Right.
So it was a great joke. Some people have just like taken it too literal and been like, oh, you've done it wrong. It's just like, no, that's the point of the joke. You do not know Cowdoy, or do you not? You know, it's just like, fuck.
I don't.
I know. Cowdoy in the city. So I might put those memes up. They're pretty good memes. Another one was Cowdoy spice trade negotiator, because it's a reference to the episode. So I was like, oh, people are loving it. They fucking always, every time I post memes into the Facebook group, like the Auntie Donna meme group thing, it's just fucking, I always at minimum have 120 likes, reactions or whatever.
Jesus.
At minimum, I've never had ones I've posted that have had low reactions when they get shared. So most of my memes always have good feedback. Like, I'm just,
It's because you put what's the word, you make it unique and freaking funny, like.
And that's exactly it, because it all started. Neb sent me one meme that he found from thing, and then I did another one as well, which was because of the whole joke with the Facebook metaverse thing. Another was metaverse now including Cowdoy in the city, and someone commented going, "Sold!" It's like I'm getting the metaverse. I
Oh,
was just like, it's just gotta you gotta. And that's the thing, you gotta be unique and think out of the box, and not be like what most people are
which
doing.
most people aren't.
So I've done
I've
a few
seen
different
the
ones.
same memes reposted by different people saying, "Oh, I made this." No, I seen that like 2 years ago, dude.
Yeah, hey, like think of something different, or
Like
or
it's not
grab that
new.
idea
Like
and improve
you
it.
may have
Like,
just changed the
yeah,
name, but
that's what I love. I've got so many like meme stuff ready to go, templates ready to make. Like the I did like a whole bunch of Halo ones a while back. Like I'm on the go. Like when once someone sends me a spark of one little bit of meme, I'm like, but you could do so much more. And I'm like, let's make 20 versions of like from that one concept, but like better. And it's just like all the memes, and I've got them ready to go then. So
Mm.
once I get started, I'm like a meme machine. It's
Meme
ridiculous.
machine. It's like
Meme
the
machine.
fucking green machines, but you're a meme.
Well, I was gonna say,
Wait,
nice little
you're a
segue.
meme.
I was gonna say, nice little segue mentioning the green machines because I wasn't gonna really bring it up until
Oh.
you made that segue. Kmart. I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen the videos coming out from like people going to Kmart and buying a
Um,
nice little trike bike, which is basically little green machines, little drifters? It's only $29 apparently, and they're at Kmart. They're like,
what?
yeah, they're the little car drift, like the little cart drifters, the 3-wheeler drifters. So you can pedal and you can
Oh, the
spin them.
big
Yeah,
wheel at the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Oh,
And everyone's been buying them.
are we too
All the
big for that
adults,
now?
all the adults have been buying them, and they're like $29. And I'm like, fuck, I better get onto them soon before the scalpers start buying them.
Are
Something
we too
stupid
big
like
for
that.
those though? Like,
No,
what
well, I
about
don't
the
know.
kids?
Like these actual grown adults that have been buying them and posting on TikTok, them drifting around, like racing in car parks and stuff. Like the car parks, they have the
I haven't
the
rode one
spiral
of those since I
driveways.
was a teenager.
Well, yeah, there was one. There was
Even
one I
younger than
saw.
that, probably.
I think it was Melbourne. The user was from Melbourne, and the three of the guys bought them, and they were racing them down the spiral stair set. And they're like, we picked these up from Kmart, and they're like filming each other like drifting it down the thing, because it's just the little pedal ones. You just pedal and just like lock it up, and you can just slide it. It's just a basic metal
Have they got the
frame
little
wheels.
push or the actual handle one?
I couldn't
Have they
remember.
got the
They're
two
very simple to
triggers,
put
or is it?
together. It might have been the two triggers. It looked very simple. I
It's
didn't
like
look.
triggers, but they have the handles.
I know, it's so weird how they had it, but yeah,
The
they're
two
just
triggers,
locking
or
them
is it
up
the
and
actual
drifting and
handlebars?
stuff, and it's just like fucking popping them. They're like, dit, 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 and it's just pedaling and just doing basic drift. Like, it's just a
Until
normal
you come off it,
green
that
machine,
fucking hurts.
basically. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the only downside with green machines is that they're always made for kids, and there was only a few that were made extended so adults could ride them, but even then they weren't the best because the wheels and stuff weren't made to really handle it. But these were those new little drift carts.
They're
and it was
made for light kids, not full-grown
I was
adults
like, I
like
want a
us.
drift cart. So 29
Like they
bucks is
break
really
it
cheap.
up.
Like, really friggin'
I
cheap.
mean, $29. That is worth a gamble.
Like, oh,
Des, if you get one and it actually works, I'll probably have to get one. We could do potty on the drifters.
is this the
Go out in the
drift
fucking
board? Is it drift
driveways and
board?
do
Is this the one?
potty.
Not that, because
Doing
it was like
circles. Hey,
it's not that. Yeah, because like a metal
that-
frame and they had to put it
are
together.
they on the website?
Yeah.
They on the Kmart web.
They should have it. They got they
what
got
are
all
they
kinds of
called,
stuff
though?
in. Damn. They've got like
They're
pedal
called
go
drifter?
karts for $39. Wiggle cart. Is it the wiggle cart?
Wiggle cart. Oh, driftboard.
There's a drift
Oh,
board.
the green machine, $59. They actually got
Um,
green machine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Uh,
Let's see if I can find
Yeah, it
it.
was
in the
only
news
40
tab.
centimeters though. That's fucking. That's
Um,
kid size. It's also 59. It was 99. Jesus. 5 to 8 years old.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what it was called, but yeah, it was at Kmart cart.
Oh no, it's wheel size 40 centimeters. That's what it is. Dimensions 120 long. That's not that. Way too big for that.
No, I gotta find the one of what it was. It was really cool.
You know what it was called though?
Wiggle cart. Okay, that's what's currently unavailable.
Oh, was it? Maybe that took away if adults were buying it. They're like, this isn't.
TikTok
this is
trending
not safe.
involving a $29 toy from Kmart.
You know how to filter that? $21 to $30. Bam.
Oh no, it was that one, that flapboard. No, the one was the flapboard showing the flapboard. No, it's not the flapboard. It's a different one. Yeah, it's just a basic metal frame cart. Yeah. Just a
Oh, it's not a
basic.
green machine though. Not a green machine.
Warning: over $29 Kmart TikTok trend nearly died.
Yeah, they're fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't wear protective shit, you can hurt
Oh
yourself.
yeah, exactly. I'm just annoyed that fucking people.
Because they may be low to the ground, but if you flip it, you're still hitting.
The fun police win again as dangerous new TikTok trend involving an innocent $29 toy from Kmart sees the retail giant pull the product from its
Listen.
shelves. God fucking damn it.
Oh, they got to ruin it for everyone, don't they?
Oh man. I should have bought one when I heard about it. First heard about it. I wonder if people
Yeah,
have
then you
bought
wouldn't
some and
have
sold
all
them
the
online.
fun. Yeah, I want one. Just to
Yeah,
fuck
it's a
around
wiggle
with.
cart. It's a wiggle cart. I mean, you could near on mostly build one yourself, honestly.
Wiggle cart. Wiggle.
Not the wiggles though, but it's a wiggle cart. Oh,
Oh, wait. Wiggle cart. It's 29. It's right here.
oh, mine keeps
Oh, it's no
coming.
longer available. As you said.
Yeah,
Oh, what are they? They fucked it over for everybody.
but yeah, they look great.
Or was it still on the thing? You can
They
type it
just
and
need to
click
put a
it.
warning down. They need to stop, not remove them. Just put a fucking warning down. Like,
Not really that, but they're for kids. Yeah, those things look fucking stupid, actually, now that I look at it. I
7 and
see
up.
why an adult will break one of those sitting on it, though. Have you seen how they're built?
Hmm.
They're like this.
It's the
But
metal
they
frame
go
in the
like
middle.
down. It's weird. Like,
So they have the wheel at the front with the where you put your feet on the front, which is like handbars.
that
And
looks
then you've got the little
horrible,
brakey
though.
on the side, which you'd break it up. It's for,
You want to go for a green machine, not that thing.
but they were still pretty cool. Like watching the stuff, it was insane. I might have to find some of the videos after, or I have to look at some
Yeah, but
videos and look after.
people fucking
But yeah, so of course,
had
always the way
the
thing. The fun
idiots.
police come in and they fucking fuck it up for everyone.
not fun police. It's more of idiots who get behind one of them devices.
But like, what happened to the days when we used to do stupid shit and we'd hurt ourselves and there'd be
Yeah,
no
but no one
problems?
got injured on a green machine.
Well, a few fingers would always get crushed.
Yeah, but that's about it. Nothing like
But even then,
life-threatening.
though, like we'd always axe it and fall off shit, and we wouldn't be like, "Oh no, we've hurt ourselves. Oh, well, we'll move on with it." You
Yeah,
know,
but we
what
weren't
happened to that?
adults.
Like now, we're like, "Oh no, we've hurt ourselves."
Remember, adults didn't used to use them.
Oh, a big
What?
differ.
Not like idiot adults who near
Yeah,
kill
but like,
themselves.
yeah,
over
but
it.
they, how many were complaining though back then?
Yeah, fucking snowflakes. What?
Yeah, yeah, blowing in the breeze. Exactly my point. So, yeah. So it's kind of everyone has someone has to ruin it for everyone, even though for people that's like everything. Of course you're gonna get hurt.
Was
What do
their
you think
was
you're
their
gonna
name
do?
Karen or
If you
Chad?
mishandle or something, like you expect to
Carl?
get hurt.
Yeah.
It's your own fault. Like, Carl, what?
Was it a Karen or Carl?
Chad, isn't it? Chad,
Yeah, but Carl. It's Carl and Karen. I don't know.
Carl and Karen. Chad and
Yeah,
Karen.
but Chad. Chads are usually chill surfer dudes. So.
No, that's a Brad.
Oh fuck! There's so many. There's so many of them. Oh, but still, like Green Machine, the fucking
Green Machine's
best.
good. I mean, what they need to do is actually make those proper machines for adults. Then you won't have problems. Like
Ooh.
actually make so you can.
Who the fuck would need a car? Then just take those to work with you. Just
You see all the adults. Yeah, put motors on them. You got go karts.
highway.
All the go karts over on the race. But the people have to pedal them. They'd have to friggin'
Yeah, that's not fucking hard because they do go pretty quick.
Mm.
You just gotta lay back and
You wouldn't have to hopefully work too far.
or go uphill. You imagine trying to wheel that thing up there? Like, just grab it and just fuck it out.
Exactly. But
But
no,
I didn't
so
even know that was a trend. So damn,
it was only like a quick trend. It came and went so quickly. Like
because
anything.
people ruined it. The idiots ruined it, and they're just like,
Mhm.
How did Kmart just know it was them though? Like, we're not selling them no more.
Well, I mean, people advertising on TikTok basically. Everyone going, buy these from Kmart, buy these from Kmart, quick, $29 from Kmart. It's like, what do you
That's
think
what
is
you
going to
don't do.
happen? Like, call it out so you know where to get them from, so then everyone buys them all up. Like,
That, and then they take them down. So
knew I
you can't even get any.
no, I should have knew I should have got one.
Yeah, but were they still around then? Do you reckon?
They would have been, yeah. So, it was like a week ago I heard about them.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, I could have talked about it. I could have
Come on,
technically
Dad.
talked about it last week on the podcast, basically, but I didn't.
You could have got one. You've been fucking Then Daz can't do the pod. He's
I
got a
didn't want to
broken
talk
back,
about. I didn't want to talk about
broken
it then
ankle.
because I don't want any people to be like, "Oh, let's talk about it then," and be like, "Oh, everyone's gonna get on him," and then it was already happening
It
anyway.
happened
But,
anyway.
yeah, I know. Not like everyone listens to our episodes anyway. But like, yeah, I need to get one. Maybe Juddy. Juddy would have been like, "I want one."
Bit of a fucking hoon instead of
Juddy
getting
comments back
his, doing
going,
his
"I've already
car.
got one." I would be surprised the
Wookie.
way Juddy is.
You made Wookie on, mate. He'd have fucking loads of fun.
God. I
They're
don't
like,
even know how
did you
you'd set
do
up
this? Go to the strip club in your green machine.
the green machines. The green machine boys.
Just fucking pull up.
Usher, take my car and park it for me.
That's a good merch idea. The Beardy Bros on green machines.
The Beardy
Just drifting around the
machines.
shirt.
God.
The beard machines, the beardy sheens.
Imagine like a new kind of like Mario Kart style games, but instead of Mario Kart like karts, it's racing around in green machines.
Oh, actually, when you say about
Racing
Mario Kart, you see there's a Lego racer.
A Lego racer? What do you mean?
Like Mario Kart, but it's Lego.
Like an actual game or like
Mm-hmm.
a Lego Mario Kart?
No, it's just Lego races or something.
Oh, Lego races. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about now.
I got announced this.
There was
last
there like one. There was an old one back in the day. I used to play it all the time. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, but this one, oh, there's so many fucking races out there now.
I'm gonna buy it.
And also, speaking of Mario Kart, this segues nicely.
Yes, I'm kind of keen for this.
What did I put it? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is getting DLC.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a boost or something. I don't know what it's
You get a
called, but
booster
it's
pass, and it comes with like
booster pass.
it's like 20 or 40 old tracks or something like that.
25, and
25?
there's 48 total from old games.
Yeah.
Which can you give us some new tracks?
So what they're doing basically is they're re-releasing and making them remastered from the older games in this new engine.
Like,
So-
they're already in there. Some of them, like
They're just
Rainbow Road's in there.
they got some of them, but like they've got the newer like newer versions. Because they've got like the new versions, which Mario Kart 8 has like new renditions. So like
You mean the old ones they didn't add in the
so
deluxe?
it's
like,
weird. So it's basically what they're doing is
I don't get
they're
it.
basically having. So basically, what they're doing with the DLC is what we've already got. Some of the tracks we have now is confusing. So basically, it's like reboot. So basically, some of the tracks we have now in Mario Kart 8 are reboots of tracks, while the DLC is going to bring in remakes of those tracks. So
well,
it's
then
like
they get rid of the reboots because they're not as good as the
so
original.
it's just adding more tracks in, which is kind of good because I was saying to
There's
someone
probably
today.
like over 100 fucking tracks.
Well, that's what I was saying to someone today, because people are going, oh, it's like this is a cheaper option instead of having a new Mario Kart game. I mean, we could have Mario Kart 9, but
It
then
doesn't even announce it all, so
that's what I'm saying. Like they could have done Mario Kart 9, but they're not going to worry about that because they're
it'll
giving
make
DLC
more
for
sense
this.
to start the game with those in a whole new game than add them to this, because then you got to buy it again anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I think they're not going
Unless
to
they're
worry.
launching every single made map for 8 on 9 straight up.
Well, that's why I'm thinking they're not doing 9 because what's the point of announcing 8 DLC for 8 if you're going to be like, oh, here's the ninth game?
Money.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to
Money.
do it.
9 will be out by 2025.
If they were gonna, down the track, of course we'll see 9 then. But if they were gonna do it, the smarter move would have been to make a new game now and add those tracks to that instead of making them like that's what I was saying to someone today. This
because
is kind of
they're coming in. They're coming in 2 installments. You got to pay like $50 for them. American.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, because the
That's-
one's 25 now.
So even more for us, like 30, 40, 35
So
bucks for us.
theoretically, it would work out being the price of a full price game for all those tracks.
Yeah, which
Which,
a whole new game, dumb
but I guess,
shits.
but then you only have to load up the one cartridge if you wanted to play those tracks and the characters and unlock
yeah,
the
but
things
still,
we had.
that game's already a full price game still. Then you got to get them like 3 fucking games nearly.
I mean, I'd rather have that on the one access than having 2 different cartridges. Be like, let's play Mario Kart 8. No, I want to play Mario Kart 9. But I want to play 8. But I want to play 9 because I want to play this. But I want to play 8. It's like, well,
Yeah, but
you've just got
9
the
will run
one.
better.
You've just got the one, and it has everything. So,
Actually, the Switch should just stop making. They should stop making games for
well,
that now.
I mean, no, they're going to keep making games for the Switch. The Switch isn't going to die.
Yeah, only Nintendo games. Don't port nothing else. Because just think, if they do because Dying Light just hit Switch. I'm like,
Yeah, they had the because recently they've just released like a bunch of things. So
Dying Light on the Switch though.
What?
That
So
game
they
is
had,
heavy.
you see No Man's Sky on the Switch?
Oh, fuck off. They run like dog shit.
It actually looked at the reveal that they had for it. No Man's Sky on the Switch looked better than the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection on the Switch.
Yeah, mate, that makes sense.
Like that,
That's an older game.
not even then. Like, because you
Oh,
remember how
not
they,
older, but
it's the Ezio collection, which was the remastered games. When
yeah,
they did
not
it for the Ezio
remade, just
collection,
remastered.
which made it look
Assassin's
better,
Creed
and they
2
put them
or
into the
3.
Switch, and they look so jankily pixelated. It's so bad. It looks so bad. Like I said, No Man's Sky
Yeah, but
looked
No Man's
better.
Sky is a different art style as well. Like it's more
Mm.
cartoony.
But even then, like, it looks so bad. Like, after... You haven't seen all the trailer reveal stuff for that?
I don't really give a
Oh,
shit about
God.
Nintendo stuff.
You, we should look at just the Ezio trailer just so you can see the Ezio collection, how bad
If it's as
that
bad
looks.
as Unity, I'm not fucking looking.
It looks worse than Unity.
I'm not. No,
Like I said, the game looks so bad
because I've got the
on the
SO
Switch.
collection and I want to play that. I don't want to tarnish what I
The
think
other
that I look
versions that they
like.
did of the Assassin's Creed games, like the what was it? You got the 2. You got was it
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood? No, was it 3 and no? Was it Black Flag
Are they
and
on Switch?
you can get Black Flag? Yeah, you can get 3
And yet that
and
made later.
Black Flag, and they look way nicer, way
Who
nicer.
ported those?
That's they ported looks so janky. Like I said, they look so pixelated. They did not compliment it at all because I watched it.
I mean, but Doom does also. Like the Doom 2016. You put that on the
Yeah.
Switch. That looks fucking horrible. Like
So some of the
looks at
games are not
360p.
complimented at all. Yeah, exactly my point. Like some of the games are not complimented at all, and some are. It makes no sense how they ported them.
The ones
And yet,
that are not very
always-
graphically intense.
But it's funny though. But then of course, always Nintendo's first party games are like 100% like
Yeah, but
perfect.
they're also not the best. Like
Mm.
I try to play stuff and I hate it.
They're very simple.
Like Breath of the Wild, never touch that.
Yeah, I gotta get that. I want to get that.
That's 5 years old. I've never played it.
I've been meaning to get it for so long. I always was focused on getting it on the Wii U. That was my biggest issue. Is I always wanted to get it for the Wii U.
Probably ran better on the Wii U.
And I was like, I need to get it. And I was like, I'll wait for it to come down. And like, of course it would never come down because it's fucking Nintendo. They never drop their prices. The games always stay the same price.
You can get them on sale, but then they go straight back up.
Mm. You're thinking now that's Wii U, it should be like a clearance title, but then it's hard to come by. And,
No, same as 3DS games and that. They're still fucking like $59.
Yep.
Unless you get them from a person.
Yep.
So, Nintendo, yeah, games aren't top shit. Bring your damn prices down.
Mm-hmm.
No, Pokemon, that's the old. If I went and bought like, fuck,
That's what I was
one
like
of the
when I was
3DS ones, that's still like $100 now.
Yeah.
Like, still like
Any of those. Like,
79.
that's like when I was like playing Fable again the other day. The friggin' anniversary edition. I was like, this has more substance than what it looked like Arceus has. Like, Arceus is so empty looking at that, watching people play Arceus.
I did look at
And this is
gameplay
like-
though. It does look fun.
I mean, completely different games, but like, I'm just comparing because the game's so old compared to a game that's so new. Like that, even if it
yeah,
was
but
made for
Arceus
5 years ago.
does look fun.
It's so empty, like it's so open. The trees are like the trees are social distancing for Christ's sake. Like they've got even more. They've got like a 5 meter distance between each tree. It's just like what? And then where's the grass? There's like no. It's just flat texture with no grass.
No
to, like,
offense to them. That's because of the fucking Switch.
I was like, why is it so empty?
It can't handle more.
But then you've
It
got
can't
like
handle it.
Breath of the Wild that has more going on than Arceus. It's just like
It's still limited though. Like you can still tell.
yeah, but it's like
Like they're still spaced not as far apart, but they're still like tree.
yeah. But oh,
Like-
it's so bad. Like everything feels like it's social.
Is there a
distancing.
shrubbery in Breath of the Wild? I think there is.
Strawberry. I
there?
can't remember.
It was just one big green plain.
They try to have grass textures and stuff.
I don't think it did.
Mm.
Yeah, like the random tufts every now and again. That's about it. Like that's fuck all. Like,
So, I don't know.
the Switch is done. Like
Some of
the-
these games could be doing so much more. Like,
just the Arceus, that could have been something
like
massive.
if they were to make those, if they made Pokemon that could play on like the PlayStation and Xbox, like that game would be
Which-
fucking superb. You know what I mean, though? Like,
That's why they have to ditch or at least make a home console and a Switch. Don't make it 2-in-1.
Yep.
Look at the Wii. Look at the GameCube. That they were
Well,
home
that's what
consoles.
me
They
and
sold
Ultimate were
fucking
saying.
well.
I will saying that, like, if they make the next Switch, if they made like the actual docking station, an actual station that could take up like most of the load, so when you docked it, it would run between
No,
both
this thing
systems.
here,
Like,
like for the Switch, is only a holder. Like
yeah, it's just a
it just transfers the
cast.
HDMI signal. That's
Yep,
it.
that's all it is. So imagine if you could build that box and
But it
actually
does
put like,
up-res games though. That's the thing. Like it does play better, but marginally. It goes from like 720
looks
to
better. Yeah.
1080
Well, but like I said, imagine if you had like a box that had a
or
processor in it as well.
900p.
So then when you docked it, it wasn't just the Switch that was processing, that was processing as well. So it took half the load off of it. And they're
I never
both
switched.
processing and doing stuff. Like imagine they were doing both at once. Like they could do two things when you docked it. And you could get better quality and better
Yeah, but it'd
games
be
out of it.
cheaper to continue the Switch, put your little games on there, then have a home console for your Pokemons, your Zeldas, your Smash Bros.
Yeah.
But you still have a handheld. Like Sony are bringing back a handheld, I think.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
I think they're doing the PS Vita 2 or something, which is going to be fucking insane. Like,
Be
put
interesting.
Nintendo out of fucking business
Mm.
because the amount of games they'll have, probably
Well,
Portable
we've still got
Horizon,
the Steam Deck coming too and improving with more stuff
that's already
as well.
out.
Mm.
Well,
Well, they're
the
adding
first wave is
more.
already out.
They're adding more to their library, the testing and adding more to the library. Now they've got
Mhm.
people to actually have them in their
You can
hands.
play your whole Steam library all fucking ready. Like, I kind
Most
of want
of it.
one just because I can do my PC stuff instead of Nintendo.
Most of it so
It
far.
runs like a PC.
Hmm.
It looks as good as a fucking PC.
They've got 300 games at the moment. I think they can play.
That's pretty big though. It'll
My
be the
library is
main
300
games too. It'll be like the main ones that people play.
Yeah, yeah. But
Like
that's when
Fortnite
they
and-
slowly start working
No,
on more and
Fortnite's
more.
epic. It will be on Steam Deck.
No. So they're working on. I was actually, that was kind of funny today. I was going through stuff and I know it's like a humble bundle. I was looking through
Was
forums
Fortnite ever on Epic? I mean, Steam.
before Epic Launcher. I think it was.
So if you had it on there, do you still have it?
Don't know. I never had it on Steam.
Because I've got Rocket League still, so I guess you had Fortnite.
Well, I was like today. It was like another. I was
we
looking
were
at,
on console, weren't we, when that launched on
yeah.
Epic Store?
So.
So I remember like Epic Store. I'm like, Epic Store. What are these PC plebs getting?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. There was like today where there was like they've partnered with the Humble Bundle to release a Humble Bundle for Epic Store. Because you know Humble Bundle usually is like Steam games. Like they must have done one that partnered with the Epic.
Yeah.
And people were going like on this forum going on about like complaining about how Epic and all this stuff like that. And I was like, it goes, you can't trust Epic and you can't trust how they work and all they're going all this stuff.
I mean, they're not wrong.
And I use Epic. I just buy games wherever I see them cheap. Like wherever the cheapest is, I'm gonna buy them.
I mean, I'll go Steam preferably because you got achievements.
That's exactly. If I want a lot of that, I'll go for Steam.
And could you get little fucking stickers and shit?
A lot of cheap games, I get them on Epic, like real cheap stuff that's like I don't need to worry about them.
Well, you get a free game every couple of weeks anyway on Epic.
Which is pretty cool. You get free games. That's
Pretty
why I like
shit
it.
game. Like I won't ever play them, but they're there
Free
in case
game's
you want
free
to play
game.
it.
But I was just being a smart. I kind of was a little smart ass at the end because he was like going on this whole tirade, complaining, like kind of saying, why you shouldn't, it's just his opinion. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Everyone has their opinion. I was just like kind of just poking the bear a little, just joking around. And at the end, because he had his whole tirade, I go, and I was like, so I can't persuade you to use my Epic creator code then in the store.
Who'd you going off at?
He was just generally saying, you shouldn't support Epic and how they treat everything and how they rip studios off and all this stuff. And I'm like, And then that's why I said at the end, I'm like, so I can't persuade you then to use my creator code in the Epic shop
or Rocket League.
Yeah, so I was just like, I was just being smug because like, well, whatever revenue is made, I get some of that when people use my code. So
it wouldn't be much though, would it? Really? Like
it's small amounts.
I mean, they get most of it anyway.
It's like for Fortnite, it's like every 10,000 V-Bucks is like $5. Every 10,000 is like $100. It's like 5% I make. So it's not much.
It adds up eventually.
Not much, but hey, if enough people use it, that adds up. You got to think about
they've
it.
already got their own though. That's the thing. Like they've got their mains. Like I've got Sandman as mine. Like
yeah, that's what I keep telling you. Use mine, bro. Help me out. Be like, nah, Sandman.
But John, he is the face of Rocket League.
But I could be the face of Rocket League eventually. Need more people to use my code.
You have to play long enough.
I got a code so I can use.
You got a code.
So
I have a code.
Pretty cool though. Yeah, I found that out too as well. I forgot that with the code you can create custom matches, like actual custom lobbies in Fortnite. Like actual like proper matches that you can get people
That's
to play in,
random.
and you still earn the XP, and you can still do challenges, and it's like actual.
Oh, that's cheating.
Yeah. You can basically cheat near on cheat, but you can actually create because you're a creator. You can create
You can get a lobby full of like
lobbies.
10 of your mates and just fucking grind at every challenge in one
Pretty
match.
much, you could, but like it's
Why don't you do that
can.
then?
I need to find all my 10 mates and get them to come by. Um,
You're.
but yeah, I was like, oh, that's interesting. So
Uh,
yeah, because I forgot that's a kind of a
how
perk you
many
can
players
have.
do you need?
So you can get up to 100 players and put them all into the thing, and you can all
You
play
just get
together.
randomed in there and say, "Hey, you want to play this?"
Yeah. So you could actually get a proper clean game of 100 players if you wanted to, realistically.
Damn.
Not have any bots, you know. That's the thing about it. You can have actual players and no bots just playing
I
the
mean, you
match.
could put that on somewhere and people go, "Oh, I'll play."
It was kind of broken. So what ended up happening? What I ended up was a bit of a pain, which is funny though. I was watching J Muse, so J Muse like Kevin Smith, you know, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob. Um, you know what I'm talking about, Jim? Not at all.
the blonde dude, the tall
Yeah, the
one.
blonde. Yeah, so he streams
He's
as well.
weird.
He streams and
Wait,
it would,
what?
yeah, he streams. He usually does. He does a lot of Fortnite now. He's pretty cracked at Fortnite. Um,
That's not
he usually does a
streaming.
lot of Call of Duty, but yeah, he streams Fortnite
Oh,
and he
oh,
does
you
custom games. Well, yeah, he streams Fortnite. Yeah, he did COD. That's why I used to play with him a fair bit. I used to play with him a fair bit on COD. But he was doing some custom games, and we were all trying to set up the custom games and join him. And he's like, "Okay, I gotta set this up, and this is the code so you can search it because you use a creator like me and him, we can create lobbies. So then you gotta use a certain key phrase so that you can join that lobby."
Oh yeah.
So he was trying to like, okay, this is I'm setting it up, and we're gonna create this. And because I'm a creator and he's a creator, we're trying to I'm trying to join his lobby, and he's trying to set up, and he's like, this is what the code is gonna be, and it kept jumping forwards where I end up being the host of his lobby that he was trying to set up, and then
What?
and because it kept jumping around, and I was like, oh dude, I think I've got the host because like it's not working. I've tried to use the thing, it's like it's not saying start game and the numbers. I'm like in his chat going, dude, I've got your freaking host lobby thing. He's like, oh man, okay, we're gonna try and do this, and we're trying to like coordinate over stream through his chat, and I'm like trying to type to him and shit. Fucking broke the thing multiple times because like it jumping and changing because it like reset and then not reset, and fucking it was just fucked. It took so long to try and set up a game, but then we got another one of
That's
his
a big
mates
ass
in who was
pain, really.
yeah. So if you have too many creators in and you're trying to use a code, it will like if you
It'll,
type
like,
that
ping
code
around.
first, it'll give that person host first, and you can't use a keyword that's already been used. So you're gonna make sure you don't use a phrase that someone else has made. Otherwise, you're joining that lobby that someone's made. So if someone had a phrase
jeez,
watermelon.
That's a big clusterfuck.
So yeah, so if you had, it could happen. So if you wouldn't even know. So if you happen to jump on and try and use creator code, like not creator code, but like key phrase watermelon, someone else that could be a streamer or creator has used watermelon as a phrase, and you're joining their lobby by accident, and you're trying to create one, and it's just like fuck. And the whole time, while we were playing and we are trying to set it up,
How did
they're
that
like,
happen though? Like, what the
oh,
fuck?
it's so dumb. But it was funny because
Wouldn't you think they would lock it off if one person has it? Dunk.
you'd think so, but it doesn't work like that. So when we were playing, we had Muse going, oh, let's use the phrase Muse, and then I was joining it, and then I had Muse because I tried to set, like, join him, I created things. So everyone was joining me instead of joining him at one point, and it broke, and everyone was joining my lobby instead, and then I was trying to get him to get in, wouldn't get in, and it became schmozzle because he had one of his mates come in to set up again, and he kept using all the keywords that we had already made for all the other new lobbies. So these lobbies had already existed because other people had joined them and not left them, so they were still existing lobbies. So
he
they're
was,
going
like,
Muse,
lobby
and then he's
hopping.
joining. Yeah. So all these lobbies kept everyone kept lobby hopping, and it just became this whole big mess of like this person joining this one and this one joining this one, and then there's already existing. It's like we need to make a new fucking key phrase, like a whole new phrase. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then we.
That's why you don't say anything until you've got it and go.
That's why I was like, don't
join.
say anything until you've set it up. Wait a little bit that you guys are in it, and then let everyone else know. Like, fuck. It was just a big shit show. It just took fucking ever. But,
and by that point, you're fucking
yeah,
you're
pretty
frustrated.
much.
It's like,
Pretty much.
I can't get
It
in.
was funny, though. It was kind of funny, but yeah, it was frustrating.
That's hilarious, though.
Oh.
The fucking rage that would have happened.
But yeah. Ah, funny times.
It is what it is. It happens
It happens with streaming. Streamers.
when things aren't thought out well enough in advance,
Plenty of things can be not thought out well enough.
right?
Uh,
Oh fuck me! What have I done?
how's everyone
I
listening?
managed to
Hopefully
spill
everyone's having a good
something.
time and listening. Jim's making a mess. So as always,
I'm a
muchly
dad, just a dad.
appreciate you guys watching the episode and also listening
Or
to the
listening.
episode on Spotify. I would like to say for those that are listening, sorry if you can't really explain it, but those watching, I should plug it now. So once again, the 1 year Beardiversary merch shirt, which are available on all kinds of things, mugs and that. End of February, it is coming off the store until maybe a later date. It may come back, who knows? But I will have to be taking. I'm gonna
Quick
actually,
fire sales.
maybe push those sales up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe if you want it, you like it, get onto it, buy it. It's got mine and Jim's face on it. It's the only shirt you'll really buy that's got us looking extra fabish for now until we maybe have other shirts. Who knows?
Extra
One after
savage.
the 100 episode. Huh? But so if you like the cyberpunk inspired Slack Division Beardy Bros podcast shirt, video game cover with
All you
Mystery
see
Juddy.
is Beardy. When you see
I know every time I
see
fold it up,
Beardy.
it just bearded the
Slack.
ethical
It's more
merch.
slack beard.
Yeah, so if you want to buy that and help us out, by all means, it's there up on the Redbubble. Again, redbubble.com/PickleTubeTV. Or even when you're searching redbubble.com, just type in Beardy Bros or the Beardy Bros Podcast, and you'll be able to find the merch. By all means, I'll put the links in the video as well, in the actual description on YouTube, and because at least you can click the description. Need to
Make it
plug that
even
merch.
easier.
We've got those new ranges as well. So there's plenty of new ranges we've been talking about. By all means, get it on everything you want. From
Get it
shirts,
on.
hats, everything. I should just film I should just film like an advertisement that I could just
And
like
just
cut
stick
it in. Just make an
Yeah,
advertisement
there's
myself.
that. Like, just cut that out and.
I want to make it like
Just-
almost like a high budget ad. It's like,
It'd be weird because our fucking shirts will change. It's like this pre-roll.
yeah, have like a pre-roll kind of advertisement before it. I was watching that actually too. I was watching a one of the Oliver Tree songs, and in the video, it's not really a song. It was like an advertisement for his album. It was like a whole 13-minute video from one of his old albums. Well, not old albums, like the one album. But like how they did it in a part of the video, they actually made their own ad within the video. And it's like it has the whole thing pop up, and it has like the skip ad video, and it has like the time bar and everything to make it feel like you're like it was like immersed in. It's like it's
That's hilarious.
a video within a video. It's trippy as, but yeah.
I was just thinking when you said about a pre-roll ad, I was thinking more of like a Star Wars thing, having Beardy Bros and it scrolls up with like different shirts and shit.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That like a merch store thing, just have pre-roll like showing the merch
I'm like,
store.
and here's a word from blah blah blah. And it's like just cuts to that, just scrolling up.
Have people from was it called what's it called when you have like the say like the wishings, or no, it's not the wishing, it's the foreword.
Wishing.
Oh. You know when they like interview people and they have like, I like this product and it was such a good product and such and such, you know what? Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, like the fucking
There's a word
home
for it.
networks.
There's like a
Home
word
network
for,
ad.
yeah, so there's like a word for it, but you know how they always talk about like they
This
have people
t-shirt
interview.
works great.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like really like I love having it. It feels so good when I wore it. It's like it can just be very vague, so it could be anything. Like it didn't have to be specific, but it makes it sound like it's our shirts.
Right.
To be very vague, but like, the way it feels when it touches my skin is so nice. It's like I love how how it feels. This is like really obscure like stuff, and they just be like, the Beardy Bros. They cut to someone like me wearing like a video of me wearing it, like adjusting it, like it looks so good,
So-
like doing the things. Like you won't really see the face, but it's just like the hand touching and adjusting to make it look like the person's. I don't know. It's just do something like that, like
Mouth
a
is
real,
moving, just
yeah, just badly.
that'd be
imposed.
hilarious.
Just do it, yeah. Man, I should
Oh,
make
where would you-
ads.
Where would you put something like that? Like right at the start.
At the start before the video starts, like
Like
cut
an
it halfway through the
uncomfortable
podcast and
trailer.
the videos, just advertisements. Imagine you do it as a meme for so long that YouTube ends up rolling your videos as ads on other people's. Imagine if that happened, like it
That'd be
make it look
awkward,
like
it's
an
like-
ad.
Who the fuck?
That's a meme. Imagine if you made like an ad and it looked so well as an ad that the algorithm gets confused and puts it as like a pre-roll ad on people's videos, or like or Twitch or something like that. Twitch comes, it's just me advertising, or like one of us like making an ad. It's like Beardy Bros merch just pops up because the algorithms just take it, not realizing that's not an actual ad, but it's.
Imagine you click on the YouTube video, it's like That's our fucking ad.
Even put in the corner, skip ad or something like that. Make it look like an ad. Have the time counter in the corner.
Oh,
Just confuse the fuck out of
yeah.
people. Oh, and you
That
can
takes
actually
so long to do though.
Oh, you can actually. Oh, you could use the skip ads because you can actually make the hyperlink boxes. So you put like in the actual skip ad, you click it, and it takes you to the podcast episode.
Oh fuck!
Oh, big brain, big brain. I used to
You
do
give
that all
away
the time.
secrets, Des.
It's like playing the Markiplier, the click adventure when you interacted. It's like that
Oh
kind
yeah,
of stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Just make ads and just have it link through to our other podcast
As
episode.
soon as you click skip ad, it's like, aha, episode pops up.
It's like, what's up, man? This episode it's like cuts to just whatever random episode. That'd be cool.
And then you go and close it, but the close button's not closed. It's the next episode.
Just loads
Like,
up.
no!
I mean, that's what how ads work. So I'd almost feel like you're flicking through. So
It's not really an ad. It's more of a prank at that point.
yeah, I might do that.
It's more ad prank.
Anyone wants to get involved, film some footage and send us our way. Oh man, what we could do.
Can you imagine? The fucking socials get lit. It's like, I want to do the ad. I want to do the ad.
That'd be great. Any content you can
No
film
one-
that's advertisement
Because
style.
they'd be like, who the fuck are these people?
That'd be great. Just get random people just to be in the ad. The community ad.
Hey, at least we had no involvement with them because it'd be randoms.
Yeah.
They really like the shirt they don't have.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's
No,
the
maybe
wrong
they
shirt,
themselves will help out. And they were like, oh, maybe I actually do want the shirt now.
right? It feels so good. Now I've got to buy one to see if it does.
I mean, there's so much stuff we've got. There's so much cool merch. I'm like, why don't people want to buy it? I mean, I can
I'm too-
understand.
I'm
There's
too
a lot
broke to buy.
There is a lot of merch out there, and I get caught scrolling through Redbubble and be like, oh, look at all the stuff that I want to buy. But I want to buy my stuff first.
Hey, we should sell it.
Mm.
So.
I gotta get myself. I gotta get the I gotta get the B&B
Yeah.
shirts soon. I gotta get them.
D&D's.
They're so cool. I love those shirts.
Let's say Dick and Dynamite. That's what the fuck.
Dick and Dynamite.
Dick and Dynamite.
The B&B Beard and Bros.
The Beardy Bros. the
I'm
B&B.
yawning. Why am I yawning? Why are you yawning, Jim?
I'll start yawning after you fucking yawn.
I'm on a roll.
I've actually been
bro.
yawning for the last like half hour.
Mm.
Just didn't see it.
Yeah, what do you got?
Oh, this is a big one. The new COD got officially announced.
Yep.
It's Modern Warfare 2.
Yep.
Also, Warzone 2 is coming with it. So Warzone 1's being scrapped for Warzone 2.
I guess all the
You
new
knew,
fixes.
you knew that was coming.
New and improved, mostly because of the new engine and stuff.
Because apparently they don't like where it's gone.
It's definitely gotten very broken and toxic.
Activision, I guess.
Well, they haven't been able to stop the hackers. I think that's where the biggest problem
Yeah,
is.
but also Activision. Now that when Microsoft don't own
Yeah,
it yet.
true. So that's mostly why that could be the thing though, is because it could be part of all these agreements. It could be part of it that you need to do this, you need to do that, this, new setups, because it's definitely
Yeah, but also they're not owned by Microsoft yet. Not till another couple of years.
true.
So like, but yeah, we're getting.
Oh, they mostly try and make as much
Modern-
money as they can then.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2. Also, they're built from the ground up on a new engine,
Which I just said, yeah.
which
I figured.
I'm guessing it's the
But
same
is it actually
engine,
called-
just improved.
It's actually called Warzone 2.
Yeah, well, that's what they called it. Yeah, I don't think it'd be called Warzone 2. Oh, it could be
Blackout 2.
Blackout 2.3, 3.0. Because pretty much Warzone is Blackout 2.0.
Warpoint, Black Zone?
But I was about to say Blackpoint, but what the fuck?
Black Zone Warpoint?
I don't know.
I like to play some
Ah.
Black Zone.
But yeah, that's out this year. I'm just keen for Modern Warfare 2.
That's going to be good since we're
That's
the
going
first
to get even fucking better because on next gen.
I forgot about the last one as
next
well. I keep
gen.
forgetting about Vanguard that recently came out. I keep forgetting about that.
That's so good. That campaign's so good. People hated the multiplayer. It's better than Crossfirex.
Shots
I
fired.
had fun with it.
Not in that game. You like that one?
Not in that game. Oh god.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll say it here. Do not play Crossfirex. For
Shots fired
Xbox,
at it.
do not fucking play it.
Yeah. Shots
Hey,
fired
you've
at
got to
it, not
buy
in
the
it.
campaign, even if you're on Game Pass when you're not meant to.
Shots fired at it, not in it. You're gonna pay per bullet, $1 per bullet.
You've also got to pay for the free battle pass. The funny thing, because our mate Subby, he actually clicked on buy the free battle pass. He had it. He didn't get the free stuff from it.
So what? So what ended up happening? He bought the pass but didn't get the free tier.
No, it says you still got to buy the free one. Like, just click. You don't have to pay for it, but you've still got to buy it. Like, click the buy button to get the free one.
There's a button you're gonna
And
claim.
he unlocked it, but he didn't get the fucking skin. That's still locked behind the free battle pass.
So like he clicked claim free battle pass that you have to
Yeah.
manually claim. You're not just like most games where it's like you just play
Yep.
and it just unlocks as you play. It's like you
You
gotta
have to
redeem
you
it.
have to click the buy button to get it.
Oh, I bet you it's one of those games
It says
too.
buy free battle pass.
I bet
so-
you it even works as if you play and you level up, it won't count as leveling up. So you could play to level 20. I don't know if this works, but I'm assuming it's one of those games where
Yeah, it
you
does.
played level
He
20
was-
and
he
it
was
won't count to
playing.
it until you've
He
poured
was
it.
still
And then you
level 1,
knew it.
and he didn't unlock the freaking skin because he's like, "Why can't I have it?" There's like, "You've broken it."
Even though
Like,
you're
"Ah,
leveled.
fuck this shit. I'm like, oh,
So like that thing
game
said,
is
they did
just-
release a game that was already unfinished that was meant to come out. Oh, that came out ages ago.
2 years ago. There's a beta 2 years ago that they said the game hasn't changed since that. What are they doing for 2 years?
Yeah, they're trying to get some funding, most probably, so they can try and make more out of it.
No, it's already out.
I
I mean, it's already on Game Pass, so they've already lost money there. That's what I said to Subby, is like, they put it on Game Pass so they can just launch it whenever the fuck they wanted. Hey, let's put it in February where no one's gonna... But people have played it, people hate it.
it's not passing
and
people's
they-
radars.
They're telling everyone to not play it. Pretty hard to bypass that
More people
when the
keep
big
playing
people on YouTube have got it and they're like, nope.
it. Too late.
But
Too
there are
little, too
people
late.
playing it. I don't get it. Like, there are people filling up public matches. I had some guy say, like, he said he loved it. I'm like, it's like CSGO. At least CSGO is fun.
Yeah, is that all you can play?
Crossfirex isn't. Yeah, that's a lot better than CSGO, isn't it, really?
Mm.
And Crossfirex. Hey, just don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Nope, 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 nope. Also, you're going to get a kick out of this one, Des.
Yeah.
This is not gaming related, but
Ooh.
Fraggle Rock's coming back.
Fraggle Rock.
And guess who's
Rock.
starring in it?
Who?
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. Oh
Norman
my
Reedus
God.
is doing the Fraggle Rock revival.
Norman Reedus and his Fraggle Rock fetus.
Yeah. Fraggled Rock fetus. That sounds weird. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know when that is, but yeah, Henson
Norman
I
Reedus.
can't remember if Henson approached him or he approached them, but he's in Fraggle Rock.
Normal Reedus and his Fraggle Rockiness.
I knew it was real because he posted it.
Well, yeah, you know, that's interesting though. That's a weird kind of.
Well, he posted the link that he saw, so it's real. Because he put like a positive thing underneath in the comments. So,
Interesting.
Fraggle Rock's coming back. I don't know when.
Next, we're gonna have HR Puff and stuff.
Ooh, with Norman Reedus.
HR Puff and stuff.
Did I say a few weeks ago he wants to be Ghost Rider as well in Marvel?
That's what I'm saying.
He's got so much shit going on. Walking Dead, whatever games, that new Silent Hill apparently, which I think he's still in that. Fraggle Rock, HR Puff and stuff unconfirmed. Yeah, you heard it here. Who even made that? Was that Henson?
No.
Well, that's probably not a thing.
But there's the people that did HR Puff and stuff made the old Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That one with Brendan Fraser?
No, they did the.
That's Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Because I bought a pack. I got a pack that has like
Let me just.
HR Puff and stuff, and
I got Google up here. HR Puffin stuff. That's a good show though. Fucking scary when you're a kid. HR Puffin stuff. Created by Sid and Marty Croft
yeah, Sid and Marty Croft.
on NBC.
Did Sid and Marty Croft do drugs?
Sid and Fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, he died. The person who played HR died.
What do you think? It's so old.
Hey,
Of course he would be so old.
he died in 1982. Oh fuck! How old was that show? How how old is that show, Des?
No, it's Land of the Lost. I was
1970.
thinking of Land of the Lost.
Oh, see, that was a all right one. Hang on, HR Puff and stuff. They only had a few
The-
episodes. That was it.
Boogaloos.
17
The
episodes.
Banana Splits.
Did they do that too? Did they?
Yeah.
Because there's Des. I saw JB Hi-Fi Banana Splits movie for like $9.
Yeah, there's a pack you could get. I bought a pack a while back. It had like the Sid and Martin Croft box set. I paid like $20 for it.
What? Did it have like HR Puff and stuff and shit?
Yeah. I paid like $20 for it.
The tooth for a tooth.
The
A
World of
tooth
Sid
flute?
and Marty Croft complete box set, I think it was.
What? Are they like just friends? Are they?
Sid and Marty Croft's Collector's Edition.
Oh no, they're brothers of the fucking name. I don't like. I never really watched much HR Puff and stuff, but they did the television series Land of the Lost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
The movie was done by someone else because they're dead. I think.
The World of Sid and Croft box set.
Well, they'd have to be.
14 discs. 14 discs.
Damn.
17
Okay,
episodes of HR Puff and stuff.
I know why it was cancelled.
Why?
It reportedly lost over $1 million making it. I guess it didn't do well.
Sounds about right.
That's such a good show, though.
HR Puff and stuff.
It was that good that I used to have nightmares about that. I think it was that more that Witchy Poo, the fucking name was. Witchy Poo.
HR Puff and stuff.
Was they in HR Puff and stuff?
HR Puff and stuff. Here's the things when things get tough.
Hey.
Come here,
HR
my
Puff and
pretties.
stuff. I don't see the collection there. Oh, complete series.
It was a
Nope,
box
that's
that
not
had
Oh yeah.
had the banana splits, I think, in it. It had HR Puff and stuff. Had Land of the Lost. Had a whole bunch of stuff in it.
They're like 14 discs.
Got it really cheap. Like I said, I got like,
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
yeah. Like I said,
Electra Woman and Dinah Girl.
yeah.
What the fuck?
only paid like $20 for it.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Out of stock.
Yeah, it was from JB Hi-Fi. It was one of the sales they had on one day, and I was like, yeah, I'll grab that. I was like, oh my god.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was really cheap, like $25.
That's crazy, man.
So one of their good sales they had, like they're really good ones. Hey, chop, puff and stuff. I got that fucking stuck in my head now. Doesn't take much. I fucking love that show.
Can't get little when you can't get enough.
I gotta find it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna move on from that.
Yeah, we're gonna get chat for a while. How about another stuff up with game releases? Another one from
Game
Slimegate.
releases.
So it wasn't just fucking Crossfire they had hiccups with, it was Lost Ark as well. So that was another one that had issues
Coincidence
with.
on the same day.
So the people that had bought into the founder packs got early access, which was fine, but when it was meant to go free to play launch, they had some weird hiccups and it was delayed for a couple of hours.
Because not enough servers, I think, wasn't it?
I'm not too sure, but kind of funny.
Because I was on
Kinda
YouTube
funny.
and like someone goes, "There's servers." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Kind of funny. It all happened at the same time.
It is because who the fuck is Smilegate? Slimegate, fuck.
It's no small gate.
I've never heard of Slimegate.
I know them either.
No, but
Grime Miles, Grime Mate.
Mile Gate. Yeah, but I've never heard of him, but
They're a
other
Korean
than
company or something.
CEO Hoon Ho Jun Ho Song.
I think they're actually, ironically enough, sub-partnered with Tencent.
They got 1,200 employees. They got more than most fucking companies, and the games are still fucking garbage. No offense.
Half those games
Headquarters
on there I've
South
never even
Korea.
heard of. I've never even heard of.
Founded 2002.
20-year-old company.
20 years. I want to see what games they've made because I don't reckon they've got very successful games. They made
There is nothing stands
Crossfire
out.
back in 2007, which that's what the multiplayer is from.
Nothing stands out at all.
Baseball Manager Online, Freestyle, MVP, Baseball, Devil Maker, Tokyo,
Exactly.
Eastern Blade, Quare, Dragon Fate, Bunny Pang,
I wouldn't even go through that list, dude. It's so
Soul
shit.
Worker, Super Tank Rumble, Epic 7, Tarn, Chaos Masters, blah blah blah, Lost Ark, 2018 open beta. Blah 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 blah. Crossfire Legion, 2022. Crossfire X 2022, and then there's a real-time strategy Crossfire Legion coming. Oh,
An
God.
RTS.
Yeah, an RTS top strategy. Also published by Prime Matter, not Smilegate. They've self-published all their other games except Crossfire X, which is done by. Oh no, that is all them except for Legion. But then again, everything's been on mobile and Windows.
Exactly. Anyway. What I got some stuff. Judy,
I mean, we already spoke about the Lord of the Rings, didn't we? Or was that before the potty?
before the potty.
Okay. The rights, movie rights and game rights are up for sale either soon or now for $2 billion roughly, with
Big more than
Amazon
2
first
billion.
in line.
As they've just done the TV show, so I wouldn't be surprised.
You
if
can
they
make way more than what you paid for them easy.
Oh god, yeah.
If you can do it correctly, unlike the Hobbit trilogy. And the recent games. I mean,
Well, just the fact alone, we've got the TV show coming for the Ring of Power, so.
it was
Power?
Amazon. They got rights by someone they got the go ahead, didn't they? By whoever had them.
Done something, but it's apparently it's going to be really good. So.
They suck someone's dick for that.
Someone's ring.
Ah, they tossed the salad.
Thomas salad.
I only googled that recently to see what it actually was, and I did not know it was that.
Toss my salad, something completely different. You should have been looking at.
No, because someone thought it was something else. I'm like, you shouldn't know what that means.
Toss my
so
salad.
I googled it. Yeah, it means licking an asshole.
Yeah, toss my salad.
They didn't think it was that. They thought it was something else.
That's why people love about it. I'll have to show you those videos of those guys on TikTok. Moon and something. I'll show them after.
But yeah, the rights are up. I think Amazon's probably going to get them.
Wouldn't be surprised. $2 billion's pretty cheap.
I was hoping Sony does because they're a game and media company. Amazon are just media.
Yep.
If they could split, like if Amazon bought them, gave Sony the right to use them, that wouldn't be bad either because they can make games while they done the
Make the revenue from
movies.
it.
But then again, I want Sony because they're making some fucking bangers.
It'd be nice.
Which we'll go into
It'd
soon.
be so good, yeah. Some stuff we'll get into.
But on that, let me put first, the Uncharted movie director is in talks with PlayStation about making a Jack and Daxter movie or TV show. They're already working on it, so...
It's already in motion. Yeah.
And on that, Tom Holland wants to play Jack.
That'd be cool.
Is Tom Holland a secret Sony employee or something? Like,
I mean, he's got a lot of contracts. He's got a lot of contracts with Sony.
Yeah, but not for Jack and Daxter and shit. Like, he said he wants to do it, so he hasn't got it or anything.
No, that's exactly it. But he works well with Sony.
I reckon
so
you can't have him in everything though, because
being young actor.
Like he doesn't even fit Jack.
Maybe Daxter.
I just put him as a fucking voice for Dax. No, Daxter's got this like over the top personality. How would
So
you
who
do
knows?
that live action though? That'd be so fucking weird because we've
It'd be
never seen
interesting.
him live action.
That's exactly it. I mean, it'll be CGI, but in live environment.
But like Sonic,
Hmm.
don't make him look weird.
No.
Make him look like the game. Jack as
That
well,
was.
because Jack looks weird. Jack's got like elf ears and shit, so you gotta
What was another
give
comparison?
someone elf
I
ears.
can't remember.
Hey,
But there was another comparison I saw something about the
isn't he
Sonic
an elf
Emulator.
though, like Jack?
I can't remember. It's been
He's
ages
got the
since I
big
played those
pointy ass
games.
ears there.
Been forever since I played them. But on
Right?
speaking of that, with the whole Uncharted thing, though, like apparently the Uncharted movie's been doing really well as well. It's done
Mm.
really well. So I think there's, like I said before, like with a lot of the movies that we've seen that are video game movies, I think this is actually one of the better video game movies we've ever seen.
Other than Sonic.
Hmm. Because that's
A
exactly
new
it. Like,
trailer for that dropped too, I think.
see, at least with Sonic, they were kind of smart, going, let's take that, like, let's get the concept and just go out of the general universe. That's what I think
Well,
people have been very scared
they
of. Being
did, but they
tiptoed.
also kept the right characters.
That's exactly it. They kept the right atmosphere, feel, and stuff, and they put it into like a live action, but it was still cartoony. Like it was still novelty. Things were still nonsensical, but being just realistic, and that's what I think people get.
Within realism as well.
It's just yeah. It's like looking real because it's filmed live action, but they kept the nonsense that was kind of realistic but unrealistic at the same
He
time.
looked
Like
like
they
he
knew
was
the
in
right balance.
he was real in that world as well. Like he
Yeah.
looked like he could have been there.
Mm. It's just
Well,
the things that
we all
happened,
know
like the
Dr. Edman was there
explosions
'cause
and
Jim Carrey.
the power speed, like how things happened, were just nonsensical. Like physics weren't exactly there per se.
Kind of like a Flash movie. Like
Mm.
he moved like the Flash. Like
And that's where I think movies need to understand when they're doing these things, not be so serious when they try and do it, not be too much realistic. Like balance the source material, because you got to remember it's like you're
you
in
can
the like yeah
per
okay
game
yeah. It's like your cartoon world makes
like
sense. It's
Uncharted.
cartoon, but like
That
this is a real world. Like it's
is
gonna
real people.
yeah. So you got
I
to be
mean,
realistically narrative to how
Nate's
make sense
the
how
luckiest man on fucking earth.
the physics
but
works.
he shouldn't be alive.
Mm.
If
And
you
that's
played
what-
even the first game, like he should be dead long into that game.
And that's why I think they would have, of course, adjusted it to make sense, because it's got to be very realistic. They've done stuff that's
We've
very
already
realistic.
seen the fucking airplane shit. Like no one can survive that. Like I mean, I get he climbs back in, but
Yeah.
who has all that luck of not flying off the fucking back?
But I mean,
Being
still,
that
like
fucking
that's still
speed
something that
with the
could
wind-
happen. Like that could still be
No.
logical in the sense that it could almost
No.
happen. But
No.
no, like you know what I mean. Like it's something that could almost feel like it could happen. You know what I mean? It makes sense that it kind of makes
Yeah,
sense. Not just something that's like, oh look, I'm gonna climb. Guess what? It just launches forward. It's like physics doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you know what I mean? Like makes sense. Like one arm grab, just superhero pulls himself and he flies straight
Right.
back into like that doesn't make sense.
Because Nate's
At
an
least with
everyday dude. Like
climbing, like he's actually climbing and pulling, like that makes sense. Like there's a bound of logic. Like it's still there, which is good. So
and on that, on the Uncharted thing, I found out today that Sony Bend were going to do a prequel to Uncharted,
oh
which was going to be playing as Victor Sullivan when he's like 25 years old.
oh that would have been cool.
Yeah, but I see why they didn't though. Because
No. But I mean that's a cool. Kind
unless they
of
are doing
idea
that, that was just a
concept.
ploy saying we wish we did this,
Yeah.
but we really are.
It's like a cool, but I mean it's a cool concept idea though. Like it's kind of cool.
I wonder
think
what
of doing
Naughty
a
Dog
prequel.
to do it though.
Hmm.
Because you know they're working on something because they're actually this year I think The Last of Us 2 director's cut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Joel's gonna live in that though. Or not, he's gonna die another way.
Could be.
And then
Who
that's the
knows?
official way because director's cut. Like,
Maybe, maybe not. It's just other things.
oh, we
I
don't play as Abby either. Maybe like who fucking
No,
plays...
I don't think they'll do. It does seem a bit weird to do things slightly. I feel like they'd add more to the
Yeah,
substance.
but what would you
maybe.
change? Like, what would you add, take
You would
away?
add.
Like,
Well, director's cut is never really taking away; it's adding more.
oh,
You just
it depends. You look at the
because usually they add more.
Snyder cut. That's pretty much a director's cut.
That's kind of different in the sense that he
He
added
took
more.
things out, he added stuff, but he did both.
When it comes to that, because it was done by them and it's still done by them, and they add more like Death Stranding, they added more content. They didn't take content out; they added more to it.
No, I think they refined stuff. They took
That's
some
what I mean.
things,
Like
made
they
it a bit
clean it up,
smoother.
make
But
things how they wanted it to be, more a sense, if anything.
mm.
The only time things get cut is if they do what they originally envisioned for things to be
that's
slightly
what I reckon
different.
will happen with
So
Joel, probably. Because he was meant to live.
So that's the thing.
Oh,
They
I think
might
he's
do
meant
it.
to live more, longer into the story.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it'll be not
I mean, like,
so
I
soon
reckon I'll
off.
probably kill him off somewhere else, not within the first 2 hours.
That's usually how a lot of those kind of director cuts go, in the sense when it comes to video games.
I'm hoping not, though, because it was fine. Fuck.
It's
Get rid of
it's
this
little
fucking
details.
sucky people like Joel died. Fuck off. That's the real world there.
Yes.
Nothing's like all happy rainbow fucking daisies.
Exactly. So
You did bad
that's
shit, you
part of
piss
it.
someone off, you get killed. You're like, fuck. What else do they want?
So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do.
Like, I'm still not going to get over that. Fucking, like, I don't care he died.
It's gonna happen. Like
It's
characters are gonna
fucking
die.
story purpose.
It's because
like,
they go, oh, he's the main protagonist. Just it's the illusion of main protagonists. They do die sometimes in games when it's no longer the narrative. He like the first game he was the narrative. The second game he wasn't.
it's reality based. It's not fantasy. Like, people do die. Like, it's not like, oh, they just got injured from a fucking stab, or he got
Like
beat
Tomb
to death
Raider.
by a fucking golf club. He fucking dead.
Like the start of Tomb Raider, the amount of times she fucking got impaled and stabbed and fucking like.
Right? Oh, the fucking new trilogy.
Fuck.
She falls into water, gets stabbed the way down. So man has to cling on with like fucking holes in her stomach.
How did she not get infected? Like.
Fresh
Like
water, I
impaled,
guess.
bleeding,
I don't fucking
infected.
know.
Like fuck. There's like it's like what?
And then she crawls through this fucking snow.
Yeah.
Then she's in a fucking jungle. Like, The Last of Us is real. Real consequences happen. Not real, but you get me.
You get me.
If you're thinking it's real, you fucked up. But it's based on what could happen, because that fungus is real.
Yeah.
It doesn't go into humans, but it does that to bugs.
They did
like,
the concept of if it was to get into humans, what would happen? In the same
because
pretense
it
of what it does
happens
to
to
bugs.
insects, which I mean,
So they
it
basically
could happen
they
to
grab that
humans
concept
eventually.
and go, what happens if this could bind to humans? How would that go in this concept? This is what we theorize. What would happen?
It's called
a
the
world.
cordyceps virus, and it does it to like little bugs and
Ants and stuff like that.
yeah, like it makes them zombies. Like it just cuts off their brainstem and just lives like, and it's just a walking.
It makes it so
thing,
they can
like,
spread more and yeah.
It's fucking airborne too, which shows in the game. You got fucking spores. You need a mask. Like, and yet Joel dies. Oh, don't really remember.
I know people get
They're
attached.
living in
It's
fantasy
attachments.
land, bro.
It's attachments because they liked Joel. It was the attachment.
But Joel's a dick. They
Right.
don't get that. He murdered people. He stopped the cure. He's a fucking dick. Spoiler, you haven't played a 10-year-old game.
It's not 10-year-old.
10-year-old game, you haven't
It's
played
like
it,
2 years old or something like that now.
No, last was one.
Oh, it's not even. Is it 10
That's,
years?
that's like 9 years old. It's like 2013.
Was that even the second
But
game?
still.
Isn't that like 2 years?
2020. Yeah, only. That's still so fresh, isn't it? Like Ghost of Tsushima 2020.
I'm gonna play that. I got it. I gotta play it.
You haven't played that yet?
No,
Where'd you get PS5 version?
I got the PS4 version.
No, you get
I got
PS5.
the
A lot fucking better, apparently.
Director's Cut. No, what was it called? Complete Edition.
Yeah, Director's Cut.
Yeah, I got that.
Kind of Icky Island. What a fucking name, Icky
Ghost of
Island.
Tsushima.
Ghost of Sushi, man.
Got that on the PS4.
This is some more movie stuff. Oh fuck, it's on my phone. I just put Russell Crowe phone.
Well, I was
I
gonna
wasn't
say
writing all this down.
quickly before you looking for that. Netflix is pulling the Marvel shows as of March 1st as rights fall back to Disney. So that's like Daredevil, all that
Jessica
kind of stuff.
Jones.
Jessica Jones,
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, all that. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. It's all going on Disney. Those shows are bad anyway, but
Yeah,
well,
the canon.
all of them, not the best either, apart from Daredevil. Maybe
Punisher.
Iron Fist, was that pretty good? 'Cause I never
I
watched
felt
it,
like it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
but still not up to
Not as
where.
scratch where it was going to.
But I found it. You're all gonna love this.
Mm.
Russell Crowe joins Craven the Hunter cast,
Mm.
which says
Nice.
Russell Crowe has been cast in an undisclosed role in Craven the Hunter alongside Aaron Taylor Johnson's titular Craven. The film will be part of Sony's Spider-Man universe when it's released in 2023.
Next year.
Craven next year, bro. Who's playing
Nice.
Craven? Is that Taylor dude?
Yeah, he played Quicksilver.
Yeah, but Quicksilver's now fucking Craven. Like, what are they doing? I mean, different universe. That's a Spider
Multiverse,
Verse.
so.
Yeah, but Spider Verse is different than technically different from that. But
No, it's in the same MCU timeline.
yeah, but they said the Spider Verse. So
Yeah, but it's supposed to be. Well,
yeah,
actually,
but
if
it's
it's Spider
there.
Verse, yeah, yeah. If it's Spider Verse, that means it's not necessarily the MCU timeline. It's like Venom, where it's in a different timeline.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Venom and
So I mean, where it could be, I
Morbius
mean,
and that.
Craven could technically be in setting Garfield's universe, or it could be in Maguire's universe. We don't know. It could be a
That's what
completely
I'm
separate
thinking.
universe. Like it could be anything. It could be Miles Morales' universe. We don't know.
We don't know.
Like we
All
won't
we
know. We'll
know is it
find out.
comes out next year.
Mm.
But then we should find out before that, surely.
So yeah.
Um, okay, yeah, that's all I have on my phone. Also, the Death Stranding director's cut is coming to PC the 30th of March. People who just bought Death Stranding on PC, now they're getting the director's cut.
It wasn't important. I forgot it. That's something I was gonna say, and it mustn't have been important because I've forgotten it.
Also, you're a fan of Futurama, aren't you, Des?
Oh god.
What?
Yeah, but oh god.
Hulu is bringing it back
Yep.
with the full cast except the Bender voice actor.
Yeah, everyone's up in arms because they don't want they want the show to
Yeah.
be cancelled because he can't get a licensing agreement or something kind of
Hmm.
contract. They couldn't agree on a contract. So
It's only one person. Like, fuck.
yeah, but
They probably get someone who sounds like him.
he does really good though as Bender though.
Yeah, but you probably get someone who does it just as good. Like,
But he's Marcus Phoenix,
oh yeah, he's too that Maggio guy.
John DiMaggio. He's Jake the dog.
It's really how we got all them fucking. You wouldn't think Marcus is Bender, would you?
Like that's the thing. Like he's a really good. So something went along and they couldn't agree on something, and yeah.
Well, still, they're placed with someone else. So.
So it'll be interesting. But yeah, it's interesting that they decided to come back with Futurama after all those years. It's
Yeah, well,
interesting.
it's even got like Matt and that making it again, and I'm like,
Mm.
this could be good, man.
Be interesting. Well, they were doing Disenchantment. That's on to season 3, I think.
Yeah, it's on what? No, Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I
Apparently, it's
haven't
been
seen
going a
that.
bit downhill, so people are being very questionable because apparently the show's gone downhill.
Every show does eventually.
So, who knows?
I mean, he's still doing the Simpsons.
Simpsons,
Like
as I say, Simpsons still continues. Like that hasn't changed.
South Park still continues, even though people hate South Park. They're still getting a lot of fucking people watching.
So I don't know.
But still, yeah, Futurama. There's no Bender, or no voice actor for Bender that we know of.
Hmm.
Unless they can get him by the time the pilot and shit. Like
Oh,
unless they
that's
get
right.
him.
That's what I want to talk about. That Zeus.
That- That's a weird fucking thing. Oh, what?
And it's just a big promotional trailer for the BMW, whatever it was.
They promoted Schwarzenegger just put February 2022. I was like, oh, movie? No.
Like,
He could play Zeus. That was pretty damn funny,
a
though.
lot of people are like, it should be a movie now. Everyone's like, it should be a movie or a TV show or something like that. But it's
It
just so
should.
weird. Like, the whole thing was just a big hype for a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah. Everyone should have known February.
Yeah. The
Like,
fact
how
they
we
had no
not heard of
actors
this
slated,
beforehand?
no nothing. Like, there was nothing slated on it.
Right? It's just
It's like an
February.
April
It's just
Fool's joke.
February.
I feel like now, like, promos for, like, the Super Bowl, especially for, like, other people around the world aren't normally, like, even though Super Bowl's kind of big, it's more that's focused on America. So no one else really thinks about
But
it.
we
in the
got
rest of
the ad,
world.
though.
Yeah. But, like,
I don't
in
know where the
general,
fuck I saw it, though. That's the thing. I don't know where the fuck I saw the ad.
it's popped up all over the place.
I don't know. I just saw it.
But yeah,
Huh,
it's
so
just
that's
funny.
Zeus.
I was like, oh
Just
god.
laying there.
So all the work that they put in for Super Bowl ads, though, fuck me.
And yet the music performances are still dog shit.
Yep,
They got Eminem and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre or something like that.
not bad.
For half, they're not gonna hype anyone up. Get the Foo Fighters or someone there. Like, get the fucking
Eminem,
crowd
bro.
getting.
Eminem, bro.
No, they want rap apparently because they're the in thing. No, I'll guarantee if you put the Foo Fighters the center of that fucking ground, that place would be rocking.
Could do.
What would Eminem do now?
Oh, he does a lot of his stuff still.
Yeah, but not as good. Definitely not as
His
good as
songs
old
are very
stuff.
particular. You don't really get up and dance and be like, yeah.
No, that's why people just stand there like,
Eminem, you just like sit there and you just like you chill and you're like, yeah, doom, doom, doom. You like listen
yeah,
to music
like
and
back
chill.
in the day it was different.
Even then, you kind of like just want to listen.
Yeah,
And
he had
chill.
some fucking headbanging songs back then.
Even then, like I
Like,
say, you're not getting
you
up
go
and
just like
dancing like
going,
going crazy. Like you just sit there and bopped. But like Foo Fighters, you want to get up and pump and stuff
yeah,
like that.
it makes sense for a
Chili
Super Bowl.
Peppers.
It makes sense for a Super Bowl.
It's weird.
And yet they just went with rap. Like, so that's the hip thing that everyone apparently fucking listens to.
Yeah.
You ask the people over there, they don't fucking want it.
They don't want most things over there.
Yeah, I know, but they keep getting it somehow. Hey, what? Like, who was our last performance? Fucking Mariah Carey or someone? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna get you fucking started on
Uh,
that. I like my damn sports, and they fuck it up here too with the grand final. They had Meatloaf one year. He sung like fucking dog shit
that's so
because he just
random.
couldn't sing. Hey,
That's so random. It's just like we got meatloaf. Like what? What?
yeah, Meatloaf in the grand final, like,
So
yay.
obscure. Like so obscure. I think even he said in one of the things that was a bit odd.
Yeah,
He found it a bit weird.
like you get rock bands for that because they get you up and going.
Like what?
Meatloaf did like 30 years ago.
Like yeah,
Now it's just, well, he does it now, but
he can't now.
too soon. Fuck.
At least he had better
Oh,
shots
but no.
fired than Crossfire.
That's a low blow. Jeez. Crossfirex, you should say. Because Crossfire's a game.
Yeah.
Fuck. What? Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
I got some Assassin's Creed news that we should have mentioned before.
Yep.
Talk about the Ezio stuff, but the new expansion for Valhalla
Mm.
has turned into a standalone game,
Oh god.
and it's
What?
not even the same protagonist.
So how's that gonna work? Is it like a DLC
I don't
still?
know. No, it's a whole new game coming out in 2022 or 2023.
Is it gonna be free?
Nah, I don't think so.
Because it was meant to be season pass DLC.
No, but this was a DLC. It was. Now it's just full game. So
So what are they gonna do for that replacement DLC then?
yeah, I reckon.
I mean, that's what I'm kind of like. What are they gonna do
They
then?
already have
Because
tons of stuff made. They just
it's like we got too ambitious. It's like here's the three main DLCs we're gonna release. Okay, one of them we got kind of ambitious on, so we're gonna take that out now.
I mean,
Well, then what
it
are you
was
gonna put there in the place?
reportedly standalone, so it still could happen, could not, but we don't know yet.
Could be like you still load up the game, but it's like a separate character altogether.
I would know it could be out this year or next year. So
I still gotta play that game at some point, but I'll wait till I get my Xbox.
I've got it installed. I've played like an hour.
I was
that's
gonna
it,
wait till
or
I got
two.
the Series X, and I was gonna play it on that.
Didn't you? Didn't you get one?
Laybud.
Ah,
Once I've actually got it, I'll install it to that and play it.
and where's those lures? You're gonna finally finish that.
Yep.
About 2020, bro.
I know they both came out 2020. I won't play them till most probably
I
2023.
platinum that game in the first month.
End of 2022.
Oh, I got a platinum this last week.
Mm-hmm.
Man Eater for PS5. I want to get the DLC, but
Because they
it's
get
20
that
odd
Sifu
bucks.
and Platinum it.
Seafood. Speaking of seafood, that's done reasonably well in sales wise, does
Mm.
500,000 units.
Pretty easy to Platinum as well, apparently.
Well, it was just fighting.
I got a.
It's
I think
only
it was.
5 levels.
Who was it? I don't know if it was someone I followed on Facebook or someone that was a friend on Facebook that had platinumed it already. I can't remember.
I don't know, but I do want to get it. But the physical edition comes out in May, so I might wait for that. Comes with a steelbook, a fucking 4-page hardcover art book, some postcards or something, all for $69.
That's pretty good.
Wink, wink. The publishers, can you at least fucking bring prices down for shit? They give you a steelbook, an art book, some lithographs and shit for $69.
That's really good.
And the game was only like $50 anyway, like $10 or so for all that.
Yeah.
For a steelbook, at least that's probably $30 really to make.
Maybe not for how cheap it is, but
Yeah, look at that gorilla. They put in a disc.
why you got no disc?
I'm still gonna be pissed. I have to buy that game twice just to get a fucking disc for that fucking steelbook.
So dumb. Would they get him with a digital copy?
I'll have I'll have to play the digital copy and then get the disc and just go, I've already finished that now.
So
I was
dumb.
tempted just to get another steelbook, just so I got the 2 steelbooks.
I don't know why they just can't put a disc in it.
I mean, they probably have fixed that. Like, who fucking knows? But it was to we're pretty sure it was because they can play it on both systems. There's a code you can put between PS4 and PS5.
A disc you could do the exact same.
But then why put a fucking steelbook? No, you can't go from 5 to 4. Yeah, that's to give you a PS4 disc. But then what's the point of making a PS5 version? I just don't get it. I think it was, and also because there's a fucking discless PS5.
True, they're trying to be, but then they.
I then give them an option. You can get a discless version, or you get a disc version.
That's exactly it. Or just
Is
come
it
with
that
both,
hard
a
just
code
to
and a
chuck
disc.
a disc which you paid cents to fucking produce?
If someone just has a discless thing, then they just use the code and sell the disc.
No, you just give them the option. You have that or that. Just on checkout, disc or non disc or no disc. Like, really that fucking hard? But I mean, I'll buy it twice. I don't care. I'll just give you a fucking 200. No, already $400 in fucking a game, but well, the fucking collectors is 350. Doesn't come with the discs. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Would you guess he's pissed?
Some people might not. Also, I've got one more thing. This is about the Activision Blizzard kerfuffle with Microsoft, but their president, Brad Smith or someone Smith, came out and said all future cross-gen or cross-platform games will being released on PlayStation, and they're putting COD on the Switch. They're putting more games out there, like more games on the Switch. So I'm guessing that what Sony did, like, are you still playing multi-plat and shit? Because I'll get more from it. But then Microsoft are like, everything's still out there, but everything they make in-house is probably exclusive, like new IPs and that. But yeah, COD, Diablo, Spyro, Crash and all that, they're still cross-plat. They're still on other platforms, which most likely means Switch as well. Are you thinking? He was like looking at me like, yeah. But I guess that has something to do with the FTC investigation. They're like, you can't do this. If you do this, that deal's gonna go.
Exactly.
Because now they do it after the FTC. Why didn't they
Yeah.
just say that when they got their acquisition? Like, we're gonna do this, but I reckon they got strong-armed into it.
Yeah, hard to say. They actually knew what was going to happen. They just had to wait. They couldn't say anything yet. Wait till all the legal stuff was worked out and they try and.
But it makes sense. You'll get all that money back from other platforms.
Plenty. So I guess with people, it's like, you do know if you've got, like, you try and push it to one over here. People aren't going to be like, I'm going to buy that to buy this. Then it's like, no, they're not going to
they
go
didn't
just for one
realise.
game. Like, you Spread it out. Give
COD
me
was
more.
most played on PlayStation.
Yeah. Yep.
If you take out like 3/4 of all that revenue,
Hmm. They're not going to
ugh,
jump ship.
no, not just because COD's on a different platform. They just play
Mm.
another game like
Yep.
Battlefield.
Yep.
Which Battlefield 2042, there's a petition to get everyone refunded.
Yep.
That's at like 200,000 signatures, so that's getting up there.
How that's going to work.
Oh yeah, well probably not work, but they might start giving refunds out. Like I was gonna buy it, but after that, I'm just like, I'm not now.
So
If people,
sad they did such a bad job.
I'm not. It's not sad. It's suck the fuck in. Like you monetized Battlefield.
That's what I mean, though. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, it's crazy that they've done what they've
They
done.
did it
Like, they sort of
themselves.
fucked everything up. Like, they used to be so good at building Battlefield, like the game, and then like somehow they fucked the whole game up. Like everything was
Ever
broken
since
and broken.
Battlefield 1, from then on,
Mm.
because Battlefield 1, why so good?
They had
And
this
then,
whole new freaking engine, and it proved so much, and they did so much.
yeah,
They
but
could do with it,
Battlefield
and it just
1,
fucked
then
up.
straight to 5, and that was even earlier in the timeline, wasn't it? Which means it should have. I don't fucking know. I
Battlefield
don't
5 because
fucking
we
know.
said after that, and then oh yeah, I don't know why they went Battlefield 1 though. It was weird they went Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1 was so good though, like riding horseback, going, yeah, with your sword, flashing everyone. And then I didn't play 5. I
Flashing
got it,
everyone.
haven't
I'm
played it.
Flashing the game. I never had that.
Huh?
Flashing everyone.
Flashing with your sword.
Flashing everyone on your horse.
Stab.
I've been blinded.
You give someone a flash, you fucking killed. Hiya! Stab! Quick kill. Uh, hey, next fucking Battlefield idea. Horseback wars with kilts. Hiya! Come on, EA. Who makes Battlefield? DICE. Come on,
Dice.
DICE.
God damn it.
I was about to say Respawn. But they make Titanfall and Apex. And apparently Fallen Order 2, which is going to get revealed sometime soon, I think.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Something else is going to get revealed soon. Oh, Resi 4 remake.
Mm.
Apparently they said early 2022, so this month or next month.
Yep.
And around that, there's a state of play going to happen soon, I think, too. So they could have that in there with that.
Who knows?
Also, there's been more acquisition news, Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, people keep saying FromSoft
Oh.
and Take-Two,
Yeah, I did put that down in the notes when I wrote that article as well.
which, I mean, Take-Two's a big one. They'll keep it multi-plat, I guess, as
Take-Two
well.
would make sense. Like, I think, I can't remember if I said Take-Two and then, because I read some news articles.
They
the
kind
other
of
day.
need it because they've been going a bit, yeah.
But Take-Two would make sense because you think about a lot of the games that they've done, they've always
Always.
had partnerships with PlayStation, like having exclusives
Yeah,
and
'cause
stuff. Like
Fully, wasn't that
NBA
PS2 only?
and Rockstar and like all that, like GTA and stuff. Like they've always had exclusive stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which even with PS5, there's that exclusive, 3 months thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm...
Makes sense.
People said Capcom as well. I'm like, they could do all of them. Like, they've probably done all of them all fucking ready.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't know anything because they've got 10 billion left or something. Well, that's what they've got budgeted. They got way beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they want to dip into Take-Two, they're probably not even that much.
As I said, they could make so much revenue from that though.
They're going to keep it all multi-plat. Maybe we'll get Agent then. That would be on PS3. That hasn't been confirmed cancelled though.
They had
That's the main
I think
thing.
they had a total from what they've been spending. They had a total of 20 billion.
Which some of that's already gone now.
Yeah.
They haven't spent that much really. Oh, we don't know what they've used to buy Housemark and that. That would have been fuck all,
They've
really.
only spent a total of Housemark.
Yeah, 'cause that was a quick acquisition. Like bam, done.
Because they've spent a total of 7.6, I think it was so far.
Yeah, that's fuck all for Bluepoint, Housemark, and Bungie. Bungie was 3, nearly 4 by itself.
Mm.
So just think, I mean, you can't really do FromSoft because they're owned by Kadawa. Kadawa.
Mm.
Like you have to buy their parent company, like ZeniMax and Bethesda. Like you
Yeah.
have to buy the high up to get all of it, which is
Yeah.
just pretty much FromSoft, I think.
So who knows? We'll
Which
have to wait and see.
makes sense. They wouldn't be much either. But who knows, man? They could have Capcom, FromSoft, and Take Two. Could you imagine? Fuck me. Like Capcom at least. Bringing back like Silent Hill and shit, because you know they're working on a
I
Silent
said
Hill.
that would make sense for PlayStation.
That's Konami,
But
wasn't it?
something
No,
like that.
Capcom.
Capcom had something.
Konami?
Capcom did something. No, Capcom did something. I can't remember what it was.
Capcom. They're Street Fighter.
No, they've done a lot of things. Capcom.
I don't know. Hey, because Capcom are Resident Evil. No, they're Resident Evil, not Silent Hill.
Mm.
That's Konami.
Mm. So
They could
yeah,
probably get all of them as well.
still, there's so much they could buy if
Who
they.
fucking knows? Like, I'm hoping everyone gets bought up because and keep it multi-plat because you
Makes
cannot
sense
let
though.
Amazon, Apple, and Google get them. Like, fuck. Or if the companies had sense, they wouldn't sell to them. They'd be
Mm.
like, nah, we prefer to make games, not mobile games.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Fucking like Apple buys Capcom makes Resident Evil games for mobile. Oh, that future will be so bad. Or Take Two making mobile GTA. Oh wait, that's already a fucking thing. But yeah, like we still could learn stuff soon about acquisition. So, because rumors keep
Honestly.
coming out of nowhere. It's like, said FromSoft and Take Two, like they're the main things that are coming up.
Hmm.
I mean, Take Two, that would just do people dirty, wouldn't it? Like,
But like I said, they've always had big partnerships with PlayStation for sure.
especially because they get like stuff for NBA and shit. Like, um,
Yep.
Bioshock was that on Xbox before?
More that
Like,
was more Xbox.
what was it?
Hmm.
Oh, but like still, like
But
they've
majority
had.
of Take Two stuff has always been PlayStation partnered.
Mm, that's the.
So
I mean, it makes more sense to get paid by PlayStation to do things, but then again, if they bought them, they can fund a lot more. They can just give a lot more to get more back from what they put in. So
exactly.
I'm hoping it's Take Two and FromSoft. Could you imagine the fucking funds that Rockstar could have to make like
We already saw how it
anything
went.
they?
I say we already saw how it went when they tried to get Xbox to make a GTA game with them.
Huh?
Yeah, GTA 4.
Oh, and Microsoft went nut.
That's because they had partnerships with Microsoft. And look at the game we had there. It was such an interesting game.
Also bad. Like I don't remember for at all. To be fair.
Yeah, the Nickel Bellic. That was because that's when
Nickel Bellic.
because they always signed on with PlayStation, and the one game for GTA they signed on with Xbox,
And it was a weird.
and it was all like first party for Xbox kind of thing. Like it was, of course, multi-plat, but like it was
Mm,
like all exclusives were towards
get
Xbox,
the better experience on.
and they paid for that. Microsoft paid for that,
Yeah, but
and
no one talks about GTA 4.
look at that, like how that game was.
I mean, it was janky though. Like I
And then you
tried
come
playing
back
it
to
back in the day.
5, and it's just like the old days. It felt so good.
Yeah, well, GTA 1, 2, GTA 3 was just PlayStation for a long time. It was PS2 or PS2,
Vice
PS1,
City.
PS2. Vice City was just PS2 for a long
It was
time.
like just before
San
San Andreas.
Andreas until that got its port.
No, it was just before San Andreas because when they released
Oh,
San
was it?
Andreas, that got released on all platforms at the same time.
Oh,
But just before that came out, they released the double pack because I ended up getting the double pack on the old
oh
OG
yeah,
Xbox.
yeah.
But of course, like 3 and Vice City had been out on like PlayStation before that.
Well,
I
years.
think it might have been around the time when Vice City got released that they ended up doing that, like that same
Oh,
year kind of thing.
because that
Might have
was
been.
out within a year of each other, pretty
Mm.
much. Like you had 3, then next year was Vice City. It's like they're
Mhm.
pumping out games.
Yep. So,
I tried playing 3 again.
but anyway.
So
Anyway.
I try. I want to play Vice City. Anyway.
Anyway.
That lined up perfectly, just about. Um, you got anything else, Des?
Nah, not much really else to really talk about. There's a few things,
What's
but
that? What? What's that box behind you?
the Cyberpunk.
Good game. I've heard.
But anyway, go on, Jim. We're going over time. We're going too far over time.
Oh, are we? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. We should do that thingamajig too. Fuck. But
We're
yes.
nearly an
Wait,
hour.
what are we
40
at?
something, nearly 50 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
We don't want 2 hours.
Nah. But yeah, on that note, well, thank you, Beardies and Beardettes, for joining us on a glorious episode 7. But as always, we have been Dale and Jim. If you got any comments about anything, let us know in the comments or the socials. Beardy Bros Twitter, Beardy Bros, is it you podcast on Instagram? I can't remember. But the Beardy Bros on the Instas and the Twitters. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Whoa! Great Scott!
I went for the bye-bye. You're like, oh. My neck. Getting old. Oh, needs a crack. Ah.